So something slightly different for a course video with IRRTC. We wanted to capture a little bit of feedback from one of the attendees on some of our most recent courses. And it's Andrew Strunk, a really competent technical rescue instructor from Western Australia, Perth. And we're going to ask Andrew a few questions about his experience of training with us on heavy goods vehicle rescue training this week, and previously before that, his road traffic collision instructor's course. And hopefully Andrew will give us a real sense of the value and the benefit of him coming to us. He's come an awful long way, primarily for that HVR course, but we'll let him see how his answers translate into whether it's been worth it for him or not. We're really privileged to have you come over to us from, great country Australia. Just, are you able to just give us a little bit of a example of the benefit of you being on our RTC-I and our heavy vehicle rescue course this month? Has it brought you the benefits you hoped it had? Given the main reason you came over was the HVR course, we're hoping that it's given you that exposure, that benefit that you can take back now to pass on. What would you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely. For us and with most services, the opportunity to train on heavy good vehicle cabs for space creation techniques is limited. They're very hard to get a hold of in a training environment, very expensive, usually cost prohibitive. So for most of us, the first time we deal with a heavy goods vehicle incident where we have to, release entrapment, mechanical entrapment, will be at our first incident. So having that opportunity to come over and practice in a controlled environment, those space creation techniques, and then to take that back to my brigade, will be really beneficial.
And because you've liaised with other people from other services this week, their experiences and knowledge, we always say on our courses that as much as the instructors deliver training at the front end, there's also learning that comes back from the cohort on the course, so it's that real full circle. Would you say that's happened on RTC-I and the HVR course too?
Yeah, that's been equally as important a benefit for me as the opportunity to meet firefighters from and trainers from London, Manchester, Liverpool, all across the UK, and see how they do things compared to how we do things, and see where there's areas that we can improve back home based off what services are doing within the UK, or equipment that we may not have used in operations currently that we could look to get. So having that opportunity, based off my RTC-I course, I was able to go around to some of these services, to their training centres, to their rescue stations, and get a first-hand look, and I wouldn't have had that opportunity without having done the course first.
Yeah, that's great. And what do you think you might take back, maybe with the heavy vehicle rescue that you've had the experience of this week? What do you think will be the big things you might take back to Western Australia? Would you say that are potentially implementable for use over there?
I think that the big thing will be the need for more equipment and updated equipment, things like the hydrofusion shores, the pneumatic struts, things that we have available with USAR currently, but not with our heavy rescue appliances. I can see that in terms of achieving a quick extrication or a fast extrication, we need to be faster at stabilising that vehicle, and we can do that with better equipment, stuff that we've used on this course. And then on top of that, just the experience and expertise in actually performing the space creation techniques on those cabs in training will help me to go back and help develop training material to make sure that what I've gained here I can take back and pass on to people as well. And additionally, just see the importance of training and continue to strive to gain truck cabs for training, for at least a cohort of people back home, so that experience is spread around.
Yeah, so it's a fundamental, isn't it? And I remember you saying that one of the reasons you came over was the podcast I did on the challenges of heavy vehicle rescue with the Firefighters podcast, and that's obviously a great podcast out in Australia there for rescuers to listen to. Have you achieved your expectations with us? You've come an awful long way. You've had 2 courses with us this month. Are you satisfied with your experience with us and the opportunity that has it met?
Yeah, absolutely. My main goal was that opportunity to practice and train on truck cabs, and then everything else on top of that has just been an added benefit. The RTC-I course was a course that I'm already an RTC instructor back home in Western Australia, so it's a qualification I have, but the benefits from that course, from the way that the UK does things a little bit different, differences in approaches to casualty extrication. I've got to run an instructor's course, a rescue instructor's course for our brigade in the back half of July, and there'll already be changes I'll be making to some of that package based off what I've taken, not just from the heavy vehicle course, but also the RTC-I course.
Great. Well, Andy, thanks very much. It's been a real pleasure, mate.
Absolute pleasure, mate. Thanks for having me.
I was really pleased with that. That echoes what Andrew said to us all week, really. He's had a great experience with us. He's found the course to be beneficial. He's found the facilities and the tools to be, really top quality, because we do put so much effort into these courses, pre and post, and it really is everything about the people that come on the training. If we can improve anything, we will. And I was very happy with that. So here's to the next set of courses that we've got running. Another road traffic collision course in a bit later this year, and another heavy vehicle rescue course a little bit later this year, plus our CPD courses. Please keep it IRRTC.